Hi there, you people on the net of the internet, and welcome to episode number 3 of the Alex Toast Medical Marijuana Logs. I'm still in Rhode Island at the 6th National Conference on Cannabis Therapeutics. Today was the first day that they had the lectures where people spoke from about 8 o'clock until 4 o'clock. We had a couple small breaks in there, but lot of mind blowing and boggling information. I did not understand a lot of the things that were talked about today, so I have a lot of work to do in catching up, I guess, with all of these people. But it's going to be an exciting thing to do, I do say. Um, one of the things that we really stress today is that it's really important to keep a lot of qualified professionals on our side and involved in this issue. We need to not just have the uh, hippies and cowboys per se on our side. We need to show qualified medical professionals, scientists, policymakers, law enforcement officials, and basically, well, I guess anyone and everyone, but especially those folks, all this scientific information so that they can be more knowledgeable on the subject and understand the decisions that they are making. Um, Basically, you should talk to anyone involved, and if you want to start a good conversation, you should ask them if they have heard of cannabinoids or the endocannabinoid system. The endocannabinoid system was found in the late 80s by a group of scientists, including Raphael Mechoulam, who spoke earlier this morning, and he's going to speak again tomorrow morning. Um, and he's considered the grandfather of THC because he was the first one who isolated the THC molecule in the 60s. And he was greeted this morning by a thunderous standing ovation. And when he was done with his presentation, he got another standing ovation because he's the man. I actually got to stand next to him in the bathroom today, and I got to ride up the elevator with him. I didn't really know what to say though, but it was still a really cool feeling. uh, but basically, before we can understand the endocannabinoid system, we first need to understand what cannabinoids are. And cannabinoids are the substances other than THC that is created in the marijuana plant, and the substances that have actually been shown to have therapeutic effects as well as THC. They have found to help regulate movement, pain, appetite, memory, immunity, mood, blood pressure, bone density, reproduction, and inflammation. Uh, and it's important to understand, though, that in order for any chemical to have any sort of effect on the body, it's got to be caught by certain receptors in the human body, and the body is able to receive any certain chemical. A lot of times that means that the body actually creates similar chemicals that have similar effects on its own. Um, what was discovered with the endocannabinoid system in the late 80s was that the body produces chemicals that have a role in regulating many of the body's overall cognitive functions, including anxiety, appetite, blood pressure, bone formation, cerebral blood flow, the digestive system, nausea, the immune system, inflammation, memory, mood, movement, neuroprotection, pain, reproduction, and stress. A lot of stuff. Holy buckets. This endocannabinoid system does a lot for the body. So it's really, really important that you guys understand what that is. So basically, the chemicals produced in the body that are like these cannabinoids, that are involved with the endocannabinoid system, are termed endogenous cannabinoids. And they are picked up by the same receptors which pick up the various cannabinoids that are found in marijuana. Therefore, we can recreate and manipulate what the cannabinoid receptors in our body receive by taking in certain types of cannabinoids in certain amounts. Uh, One of the most prevalent types of cannabinoids currently found in marijuana is called cannabidiol, or more simply CBD. Uh, CBD has been shown to have a huge number of benefits to the human body. Dr. Mechoulam this morning spent a lot of his time discussing CBD, and the information he went through goes best with a diagram, honestly. So I'm just kind of gonna wait until I'm in a better position to show you guys a lot of the different materials visually, what he was talking about. Um, but let's see. One interesting thing about CBD is that it's actually been shown to help block out the toxic cells involved with cancer. Crazy stuff. CBD kills cancer. Whoa. Awesome. Tell everybody. Uh, and it's also shown to reduce certain types of seizures associated with epilepsy. Whoa. Crazy stuff. Now, I just said two things. There are a bunch of oodles and oodles and oodles of different things that CBD has been shown to influence and help with. And I will get into more of that later in further episodes, I assure you. But I think for now that'll do what I'm going to talk about for CBD. After after Dr. Mechoulam spoke this morning, a man named Dr. John McPartland spoke and discussed that it's the combination of CBD working with other cannabinoids, uh, such as CBD, um, that that synergize benefits and mitigate side effects, uh, or in other words, minimize bad things, maximize good things. Uh, and this is really, really important because many doctors and policymakers, especially, believe that Marinol, a pill that is currently available by prescription in the U.S., is marijuana in pill form, and that is totally bogus and not true. Marinol is just THC. That is it, in pill form, straight up THC, and it doesn't have these other cannabinoids in it that help with other all these other conditions that they have found to be influenced by all these different cannabinoids, and Marinol lacks that, and it's really, really important that we understand that it's the combination of cannabinoids working with THC that shows most beneficial effects. Uh, so I think that's a good concept for you guys to think about for a little while, for a day or so, until I have another episode for you guys tomorrow. I haven't forgotten about the different interviews. I've given out some interview sheets, talked with a couple people, and they're interested in doing it. It's just a matter of finding the right time because there's so much going on all day, every day here, to get them in or to get my computer out there, I guess, and get them all recorded up. Uh, but there's one more thing I haven't forgotten. Don't worry, I know you guys are antsy. What tie am I wearing today? Oh man, I know you see the hint of red and black up here, and I know you've probably got to be thinking, man, what is this guy thinking wearing purple with red? This guy must be crazy. Well, you're right. I'm pretty freaking nuts. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so what tie am I wearing today? It's a favorite one. I'll give you a hint. Moo! Okay, yeah, that's the hint. It's a cow! Oh my god, it's cows on a tie! Oh my god! Moo! Moo! Say hi, cow! Hi! Moo! Wait, cows don't talk. I guess I gotta say moo. Say moo, cow! Moo! Okay, alright, I think that's enough. You guys have a very, very dandy evening. Thanks again. This has been the Alex Toast Medical Marijuana Logs, episode number 3. Thanks again. I'll have another episode for you guys tomorrow night. You rock! Goodbye!